This is an interesting thing. Anything remotely homophobic, transphobic, racist, or sexist. Let me talk about that for a minute. No matter what you say on your podcast, you are going to alienate somebody. This is not broadcast radio. And even broadcast radio alienates people, but usually because it's milquetoast, kind of somewhere in the middle. They're trying not to offend anybody. If you are flying your flag, you are going to offend somebody. With that said, and I'm talking to you, middle-aged men, I'm a 50-year-old white guy. Cisgender, they will call me. He, him. So if that's you, this is one he, him, cisgendered white guy to another. The world is changing, my man. It is changing. The way we grew up, homosexuality, transgender, we didn't even know what it was. I had a transgender friend in college and in high school. Didn't know what it was. This dude, and I realized sensitive topic, and I'm using the pronouns and descriptors that he used. I'm aware of this, okay? I got you. He would say, I'm a female trapped in a male body. He was arguably transgender, didn't know what it was. Now we do, and it is up to us to move forward. If you think about when we grew up, I grew up in the South, born in Nashville, relatives in East Tennessee, Virginia, redneck, man, coal country. Grandfather, great-grandfather, coal miners, baby. The most redneck of the redneck. You would hear old guys and they would talk about colored this and colored that. I was like, ooh, grandma, it's black now. It's black, you know. And nowadays it's maybe not even black. It's African-American, person of color. Sometimes it's black. That's the weird thing about it, right? People want to be identified in various different ways. I've got a friend of mine down the street. She's like, no, I'm black. No, I'm going to own it. I'm going to own it. That's what she would tell you. So again, I got you, man. The subtleties. The point is this, though, is that we're living in a bigger world, a more connected world, and it is up to us, if we don't want to get left behind, to move forward on that. And that's what this guy is saying here. He is saying that anything remotely homophobic, transphobic, racist, or sexist, the hardest of passes. You don't have to go out like that, but just be aware this is potentially turning people off. And just as a side note, York Campbell mentioned York Campbell a minute ago. He said, I don't mind people being critical about these topics. I enjoy hearing different views. Yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I think there's a difference between actually having a discussion about these things and being a stick in the mud old guy who refuses to change. That's me. You do you. You fly your flag, but know that that flag or any flag that you fly, you're going to get some pushback to it.